That's us good. Hello, welcome in everybody. Farming sim time. What was that pause all about? Goodness me, I don't know. I'm forgetting what I'm supposed to be saying, apparently. Who knows? Hey. Oh dear, straight away, look at that. Nope. Nope, I'm sorry. We're not dealing with that straight away. Oh my lord, I've been online 2 minutes and I'm already getting spam bots. Delightful. Anyway, in other news, welcome to Kinlaig. I believe that's how it would be pronounced if it was a real Scottish place. Yeah. New Scottish map. Expansion launched yesterday. I was going to do an extra stream yesterday. But yeah, nothing seemed to be installing, and I spent many ages trying to figure out what was going on. And by the time I did, it was too late. So yeah, apparently, for some reason, every single other expansion for Farming Sim has automatically installed and downloaded. But this one had to be manually checked in the DLC box in the Steam settings of all places. Don't know why that was, but at least I know what the problem was. Yeah, it was asking me to buy it yesterday, and I was like, I have the year pass. What's going on? Forever to find an answer. And like I said, by the time I did, it was too late to actually start a stream. So that means we're going to get started as quickly as possible today and actually start making a move. So I've installed a few mods. Not as many as I would usually do, just a couple of essential ones that I find very useful, and then a couple of the ones that are kind of flavoursome. I have, for example, installed a porridge factory because it's Scotland, and porridge. Yeah, brilliant. That was a new one. I also have like a raspberry production and stuff like that. But yeah, new map based on Scotland. Scottish village. Given that I actually grew up on a Scottish farm in the middle of nowhere, this is going to be really interesting because I actually have first-hand memories of this thing. When I was young, my parents got made redundant when I was like 6 months old or something, and they had to move to the back and beyond of Scotland because it was the only place that they could afford. This was back in the 1980s, this was. And so I spent 7 years, 8 years, growing up on a Scottish farm, which was a farm for about 4 of those years, I think, and then they turned the main house into a restaurant, and it was a restaurant for like 3 or 4 years. So, yeah, I have plenty of experience there. What I don't have experience with is what this map looks like. I haven't even looked at it. I literally booted it up, and I have no idea what we have, or what this map looks like, or anything. That's a very nice New Holland. Seed drill, okay. Just a teeny tiny one. We need to get a bigger one of those at some point. Most definitely. Right, what do we have? Oh. Is that one of the new cars? It is. Look, new Skoda. Skoda Octavia. Oh, so posh. Very nice. Very nice. See plenty of those around in the UK, I must say. Massey Ferguson Harvester. That landscape is looking amazing. Right, what else do we have? I hear sheep. So I suspect we have sheep. These look like silage clamps. That's nice to have. We have a front loader. With the JCB. JCB finally making it into Farming Sim 25, I think. Well, apart from the mods, Mods have put JCB in quite a while ago, but officially it wasn't in. It's through here then. 4 silage clamps? Goodness me, how much silage do they think I'm going to be producing here? A lot, apparently. We also have... output there. Huh. Buses! Oh, that is... Oh, my lord. Have they actually got the right... I think that is even the right kind of livery for a Scottish bus. Oh, my lord. That is attention to detail there. Goodness me. That bus looked very Scottish. Okay. Let's actually have a look at the map and see what we're dealing with here. What have we got? Oh, ooh. Of course, because this is the fishing map. That is one crazy bridge. Oh my lord. Okay. Little island. Oh, I bet that's a lighthouse. I bet that's a lighthouse. That looks like a lighthouse. What have we got here? We've got a biogas plant, vegetable processing plant, quarry, spinnery, stonemason. Okay. Board games? Highland Hex? What is this? Are we going to play D&D on this map or something? Nautical gifts. Coal... What? Excuse me? A coal blast furnace? Industrial, but I'm imagining these are all just like places that will take our products. But man, that is crazy. Tailor shop. It's the animal dealer. Train station, warehouse, carpentry, bakery. Okay. Boat store. Forklift. Oh, we get a forklift at the store. Interesting. That's nice. That's going to be potentially useful if I can ever work out how to use a forklift properly. Yeah. And what do we have here? We have cow pasture and a sheep barn. Okay, cool. Do we actually have any animals? That would be a no. Or wait, no. Do we have animals? Yeah. Okay, we do actually have some animals. Okay, we have a few animals. That's cool. Not sure what the cows are going to feed on, but apparently the sheep are okay. That's good at least. Right. Do we own... We don't own any productions. I know some maps you do start with productions, so we don't own any productions. That's okay. Have a few contracts, fertilizing, wood transport. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so let's just have a wee tab through our machinery, just make sure we've got everything sorted there. So our JCB, New Holland, our car, our Massey Ferguson. Okay. And what fields do we have? We have... Oh, wow. We actually have quite a few. And they're all ready for harvesting as well. Wow. Okay. We actually do have quite a bit of... Yeah. Wow. Okay, that is quite a sizable amount of property to start off with. Huh. Okay. Oh, no, don't want to sell it. A couple of trailers there and a forage wagon. We do actually have to buy... I've got precision farming installed, so we do actually need to purchase some soil information here. So... we go here. And we purchase some soil information. Perfect. Oh, do, game? Okay, so we don't have any soil information for those fields. But I imagine this is just... Yeah, this is just the cow pastures and kind of scrubland kind of thing, isn't it? So... That's cool. There's our sheepsies. Nice. Okay, so we can drop more stuff here and they'll produce more feed. Oh. Oh, we have some bales. How about that? Oh. Oh. Well, hello. Whoop. Oh no, we missed. Ha ha ha! Genius. Okay. We've actually got just a front mower. No, is that a rear mower or a front mower? It looks like a front mower, but it also kind of looks like a rear mower. I imagine that plus the forage wagon just to cut and collect sort of thing. That's actually not a bad idea, that. And what crops do we have? Because we need, I suppose we should probably start looking at harvesting. So we have a wheat field, barley field, a grass field, and we also own a empty field. Okay, well, I guess better get to the field and better get swathing. How do we actually get out of this place? That is a good question. Okay. We'll open this gate. That's what I need to do. So, basically, guys, the plan is to start getting into some of the new crop types as soon as possible. That's why I've given myself a little bit of a extra budget to start off with today. So that I can actually buy a little bit of equipment and hopefully maybe even a production or something like that, just to kind of get us started. Because I know how it can be sometimes when you spend like 5 or 6 episodes just, you know, earning enough money to buy our first piece of equipment or something. So I kind of wanted to avoid that if at all possible, so that I can get into some of the new stuff, because we do actually want to get fishing. That would be bring the order of everything. Unfold, lower. There. Oh, it's dropping straw, that's perfect. Horse, 2 headlands, yep. And let's go, dude. Fantastic. Right. Let's get ourselves our trailer. Start picking up stuff. Blue tractor with a blue trailer. Perfect. Very, very on brand for me, I will say. Yeah, perfect. Right. And we will also be having a little look around this map today, because I haven't even seen what this map has to offer yet, you know? In terms of the landscape. I actually take the Octavia out for a wee spin, you know? We've got down there a lime station, feeding grains south. Oh yeah. We definitely need to take a little look around here. Take the car out for a spin. Nom. Very sleek. Reminds me of my Civic. lord. Certainly as fast as my Civic. Right. I can actually drive on the left here and be in the right lane. Ha ha! Genius. Well, that is if I manage to actually stay on the road. That's a bit of an ask sometimes. Coming through, mister. Woo. Kinlaig is that way. So, what have we got? I don't even actually know which way we're going, but let's follow this sign for Kinlaig. Welcome to Kinlaig. Please drive carefully. Oh my, they actually have modelled speed bumps. Oh, good grief, this is so Scottish Village. Oh my lord. Okay. Okay, yep, okay, yep. Green light, let's go. Ow. Lovely. Let's go up the hill. Go this way now. Whoa. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The road hasn't rezzed. What's going on? Whoa! Didn't expect it to be quite as violent a turn. Okay, so this is our store location. Cool. Right. Port. Why don't we buy a boat? How do we buy a boat and go fishing? Where do we buy a boat? Good question. Wee Scottish castle. Oh, there's that bridge. I want to have a look at that bridge. That bridge could be amazing. Oh, run a red light. Oh yeah. Proper English signage there. Kinlaig Castle. Alright. Oh, speed bumps. Another farm there, maybe. No, that's something completely different. Lord, look at this bridge. Uh-oh. Aw, man, I can't drive on the bridge. No, game, you're no fun. No, it's not allowed, apparently. Right. Where actually are we on the map here? That sucks. I wanted to go across the bridge. No fair. No, so where did we actually go? We went down this road here, came up through the town, came back around. Harbourview Cafe, bakery, fish market, fish food factory, neighbouring town. Where would you like to live growing up? Oh, neighbouring town, please. Ooh, that's the castle. Let's just go have a look at the castle. Oh. Oh, wait, is this a construction project? It is. Wooden beams and long planks. Huh. What this is going to turn into then. That's nice that we have like a little construction project to build the castle. Quite a view from up here. Crikey, look at that now. Very nice. It's kind of like the Forth Road Bridge, but not quite like the Forth Road Bridge, if you get my meaning. Okay, so still don't know how we're supposed to buy a boat. Does that come in the store? It's the boat buying fishing rods. That's just a fishing rod. Miscellaneous consumables, rice planters. Nope, nothing there. Onion planting. We definitely want to do some onion planting. That sounds like it's going to be fun. But I'm not seeing boats anywhere. Miscellaneous? No. Okay. Let's visit the fish market then. Just see, where are boats? Ooh, actually, hang on a second. I need to adjust those settings. Settings. General settings. Nope. Game settings. Turn those off. Turn those off. Perfect. I want the. Here is a boat. Do we use this boat? Is this the boat we use? Can I get on the boat? Ah! I can get on this boat. Not sure if that's actually a boat we can use or not, though. Going here, can we use the boat? Please let me use the boat. No? Okay, no using of the boat. Not yet. That is for something else. Is there a higher point? I remember mostly how to play this game, Groot. Nice to see you, by the way. Yeah, mostly. I don't know how to get access to the new boat stuff. I know you can drive boats now. You know, fish farm and all that kind of stuff, but I don't know anything about how it actually operates, but there's a shop icon. Open boat shop. There it is. Oh my lord. Whew. Sport boat. Wait. Aquaculture. Holy moly. Okay. I need more money, it would seem. I mean, I can take the sports boat out. I don't know. Do I want to spend 55k on a sport boat and go do some fishing? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, we need to empty our combine. Come on now. Let's go. Yeah. I do not know very much about the... Ooh, excuse me, guys. Do not know very much about the fishing aspect of this game yet. But I'm sure I will become acquainted sooner or later. That's actually done really well. That's nearly done 2 headlands on 1 tank there. That's good. That is good. Is there anything in the sale that would be advantageous? Another tractor. 63%. That's pretty good. Very basic tractor. 230 horsepower. Lots of green stuff today, it would seem. It's the green. No, not that kind of green day. Oh, 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 steady on. Steady on, good sir. I'm moving, don't worry. There we go. Okay. Right. Also, probably should start with our grass field as well. Oh, no, 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 not. Why would I want to do that, game? What? Just, no, not. Enter the vehicle, please. Thank you. Here. Drop this. So I can go and get the mower and the forage wagon. Neon. Oh. Is this a front mower? It looks like a front mower, doesn't it? No, is that a front mower? It's very strange for a front mower, but unless that is a very, very large rear mower, I don't know what else it could be. Right, let's take this upper road here. This one leads up to our grass field. At the very least we can have a worker set off and start cutting this grass for us. If that's a mower or not. Mower or not. Well, it certainly seems to be working, so spot on. I still don't know if this is actually a front mower or not. It's a very strange front mower. But, hey, you know, it works. That's what matters. Stay within the boundaries of the field if we can. This is going to be a nice money earner for us. Oh, I'm pretty good, Groot. Doing all right so far. I was quite stressed and tired yesterday. Couldn't get this to work, as you may or may not have seen on the Discord. But yeah, we're good now. We're all good now. We're fine, we're all fine here now. How are you? Right. So yeah, we do need to figure out the boating stuff. Hey, turtle! Indeed, if it works, it works. That is... Oh. Literally just filled up right there. Crikey, that was actually really good timing. It's done like one complete lap. Perfect. Alright, let's go and dump this in a clamp somewhere, shall we? This is a very small forage wagon. I think first thing I might do is upgrade my trailer and my forage wagon just for ease of not having to go back and forth so many times, you know? It's not quite as realistic, but... Whoa, steady on there, Mr. JCB. You're going far too quickly. Yeah. Just more convenient that way. Back this on in here. It certainly looks like a nice map so far, is what I will say, Groot. It definitely has a Scottish feel to it, which is really good. Unload. I hope these are silage clamps anyway, that's all I'll say, because I can't do nothing else about it right now, that's for sure. Can I... Ah, yes, these are. Perfect. Alright, let's... go and prepare ourselves to unload the harvester again. But yeah, I don't really have a plan of what I'm going to be doing specifically this month. I think I'm just going to kind of take it as it comes, you know? Now, here's a question. Do I have crop destruction on? That would... it is on. Let's just turn that off. That's just... We'll turn field stone off as well, because that's just annoying. There we go. That's your go-to map. I actually downloaded that map the other day, Groot. I will say I've not had an awful lot of time to do anything with it, but I did check it out, and it does look like a very nice map. So yeah. Oh, by the way, everyone, if you hear bangs in the background, it's because today is November 5th. That means it is Guy Fawkes Night. Otherwise known as Bonfire Night. The bane of all dogs. Come on now. Upload. Quick. Perfect. Lovely. Right, now then, do we have a sign? That is the big question. Where is our site? Is that something we'll need to... I can only imagine we must have a silo somewhere, but... can't see one very evident, so... it's obviously going to be in one of these buildings, isn't it? So... question is which... ah! Aha! Here it is. Okay. This is our silo. I can only imagine that output round the side is where it all comes out then. Let's just go and take a quick peek at that, make sure that is where we get the barley out again. Start filling. Yes, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. So I think what I need to do first of all is get myself a larger trailer and a larger forage wagon. Forage wagon, there we go. I am tempted to just go for this guy, but I feel like large with silage additive tank. Yeah, let's just go for that, and we'll go for a New Holland blue. Perfect. I'd enjoy it, would I? Yes, I probably would, Groot. I've, like I said, I've had a look around the map, and it does look really, really good. I will say, it definitely looks like a fun map. I've just been so busy. You know, I just have literally no time to do anything. Ooh. Ooh. Wait, is that the one that we already have? It is. We own one of those already. Okay. Ah, you can put an extension on it. Interesting. Ooh. And add a trailer hitch to the. Oh, oh, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Very nice. 27. This is actually bigger with the extension on it. That's kind of crazy, actually. Hmm. Nice. Right. We're just going to go for one of these because it's just a bit easier, you know. Cover color. There we go. Perfect. Palette trailers. So actually, let's just. What's been added with this expansion? Oh my lord, what is that? Is that. Wait. Is that like a cultivator or something? It's crazy. Interesting machines in here. Wrapper. New spraying machine. That's cool. These are for onions, I believe. Oh, wow. Okay, hang on a second. A tow-along trailer. Huh. For spraying. That is cool. This thing, 6 meter width. That's not a bad little seed drill. So do these machines all work together, I wonder? Ridge marker. Huh. Oh, that's an onion planter. Okay, okay. We definitely need to start doing onions. So that is something we should definitely get. A slurry injector. I do not know, Turtle. I do not know. That is something we're going to need for onions. Because I do want to plant onions without being the new crop type. I'm actually surprised that we don't actually get any onions. Or onion machinery, shall we say. Right. If I set this guy to drive to the store. Where's the stores up here, isn't it? I don't see any of our new items there, though. That's just the boat store. Okay, where's the actual store? That's the warehouse. Ah, there it is. Okay. Create job. Go to target location there. And Z to start the job. Off you go, my son. Perfect. Ah. Sneaks. Unloading again. It's actually nearly done with this field, which is pretty good. Yeah, perfect. Right. So we also have... Let's have a look at the productions that are on the map. So, fish food factory, flour, soybeans, and canola oil. Weird. We need oil to make fish food. Okay. Stone, sawmill. We'll need to get the sawmill at some point. We'll also need the spinnery. Oh yes, we'll definitely need the stonemason as well, because I imagine this is all going to be part of building the castle. Tailor store, vegetable, plant. Okay, so we need oil regardless if we're going to do anything with the onions. Maybe. I don't know, we can make onion salt. And we can make onion soup. We don't need oil to make those. Okay, carrot soup. Windmill. Oh, cool! Okay, so the windmill makes flour for us. That's really good. Okay, and yeah, the fish breeding place makes fish for us if we insert fish food. Okay. How much is the windmill? Oh, wait, what? Plot ownership required. Please acquire ownership of plot ID farmland 60 to continue. Excuse me? I have to... Wait. How much is... Oh my lord. Okay. Oh, excuse me. I have to buy a plot of land for 457,000 and then construct the windmill. Okay. Scratch that for now. that's kind of cool. That is kind of cool, actually, but holy moly. Okay. Wow. Okay, so the sawmill. Where's the sawmill? How much is this to buy? 300,000 for the sawmill. Okay, that might be a while before I get round to that as well. That's down there. Okay. Jeez, oh, there's some expensive stuff on this map. Crikey. Oh, wow, okay. That's a lot of extra stuff coming out now. Canola for that, huh? 24k. Taking it down there, huh? It's not far from the store, I don't think that. Is it? 25? Oh, it's actually right next door to the store. That might not be a bad one for us to start with. Okay, now where is... Sales? Where is the trigger? That's maintenance. That's the shop. But where do I sell things? Doesn't seem to be a trigger for that. Where do I go to sell things? Hello? Shop and crop. Nice. That's just the maintenance facility. There must be. Scotland isn't cheap anymore. No, it's not. Like a lot of places in the world these days. Most definitely not cheap. Hey, I can take these back together. That thing has a hitch on the back. That's useful, but I still have to find out where to sell my blooming thing. Do I just sell it? Well, let's worry less about that and more about just getting these items back to our farm. For now, at least. And we can worry about the sale of equipment later. Trailer reversing malarkey is always a nightmare for me, but thought that has a hitch point on the back. Why can't I hook this up? Oh, whatever. Never mind. We'll get this to drive back to the farm. Great job. Go to just here, please. That's perfect. It's definitely nearly done here. To get it all into this trailer, but oh, perfect! Look at that! Just just arrived at exactly the right moment. How about that for perfect timing? So. Construction, productions. Let's have a look here, because I did include a couple of extra options here. Yes, got these two here, which do actually quite fit in nicely with this map's aesthetic, you know. This makes butter and a load of other stuff, you know, flour, bread, cake, all that kind of stuff. So I might actually put one of these down just to, so we can be doing something with these things. I don't know where to put it though. Yeah, I don't know where to put it. That's the raspberry plant. Making raspberry jam. Do we actually have vegetable processing plant? These are some huge buildings. Quarry, fish food factory. Jeez, oh man, there's some big buildings. Bakery. Oh, wow, wait, what? That just makes bagged onions. Oh, that's kind of cool. Take goods to transform them into different products. That takes onions and makes bagged onions. Okay. I wonder if there's any price difference. That's potentially something we could get. We need the stuff to make onions first, though, of course, but... out. Let's drop off the rest of this and then get this guy into the next field. So that's the one just across the road there. Fantastic. In. Gate open. Are we clear to drive across? We are indeed. Stuff. There you go, good sir. Get to harvesting that. I hate it. I hate the AI sometimes. Why are you not able to drive to where I wanted you to go? Go. Or did I not hit Z? Is that what it is? I didn't hit Z, of course. How foolish of me to think that, you know, that would be the thing to do. And I think I've just worked out where the actual sell point is. Oh, building more Lego or playing Power Wash Sim 2. That is a choice. Over here. Next to where I thought the maintenance section was, but I'm assuming that this is also a sell point. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, that is an interesting choice there. I personally would probably go with Lego. Yeah, I would probably go with Lego, but I am an absolute Lego nut. In fact, I am waiting for the Lego Black Friday live stream announcement thing for tomorrow, because there are a lot of rumblings in the community saying that they're going to be releasing the details of the new Star Trek Lego tomorrow. Which I'm afraid my wallet is already screaming at me, because it's just going to be mine. It is. I've already accepted this. It's like the words Star Trek and Lego in the same sentence. Yeah, just not gonna go well for me at all. I'm actually going to keep this trailer, I think, but I'm also going to go and collect our forage wagon, because I think having both would be advantageous. Let's see, if I go this way. That store down there? I think that's the store down there, isn't it? Indeed, indeed. So it's a bad time to tell you that you get an 8. How dare you? Give me. Give. That being said, the amount of money I've spent on Lego, they should be giving me an 8% discount, let's be real. They should be giving me a much bigger discount. They should be saying, here, review our sets for us. And I'd be like, yes, I shall, thank you. That would be... Actually, that would be quite a fun job. A Lego tester. That would actually be quite fun. I would enjoy that immensely. Oop. Already scratched my new forage wagon there. Ooh, I should buy some silage additive whilst I'm here, actually. Action. Marvellous. Should be enough for the time being. That would be a dream job, to be absolutely honest, Turtle, I would say. That would be one of my dream jobs if I could become a Lego tester as an actual career. I don't think that will ever happen, but it would certainly be a nice thing to be able to do. Yeah, that would be very fun indeed. Coaches. Yeah, that's definitely a very, very, very Scottish coach, that is. Like that. It is very good indeed. So, let's swap these over. Well, actually... let's not. I'm going to take this guy up to the grass field. We'll have him start the grass collection. I don't know if he will do it whilst also having this on board, but certainly give it a try. I imagine I'll probably become quite upset if I try to ask him to cut the grass and collect it at the same time. I do suspect that we actually have a rear mower that's masquerading as a front mower, so let's oh dear, we have a weight attached as well, don't we? Pop that off to one side here. Ah, perfect. Right. This guy here. The headlands on. Start with the headlands. Okay. Is he going to be smart enough to also be able to pick up the grass at the same time? That is a... Yes, no, yes, no. Are you going to do it? So close, game. So close. Just... Oh, man, come on. So close to being perfect there. We'll just disconnect that. Have him just cut the grass, I guess. That guy's nearly full. Cover. Over to the field. Hey, no problem, turtle. I'll catch you later, alright? Stone wall. Hey, we can drive through it. Perfect. I like those I like those kind of hedges that we can just drive straight through. They're so convenient. You rang, harvester? Ba-dum-bum-bum. Right. We do need some more money though, so I'm going to borrow the items and do this harvest. Oh, this is a big harvester. Holy moly, this is a big harvester for this job. Oh my goodness me. Can I? No, I probably can't drive this out of here, can I? I think that would be a little bit too insane. That's not going to snap into place, is it? No, it's not. Of course not. Nope. Okay. Never mind. We'll just see what we can do. That's going to get really not. Oh dear. It's a disaster. It's a disaster already. Right. Everyone, just look away for a moment. Just look away. This is. This is not how farming happens. There we go. Hey, we made it through the gate. Look at that. Perfect, eh? No problem. Yeah, just pretend nobody saw that. Righty-ho. Get to work, you. What are you doing? Oh, I don't know. This little thing is cute, though. Look at this little thing. Uh-oh. What's happened? We have become one with the machinery. No! Release me from your grip. Oh, no. Get off. I've made it worse. I guess that's where it's living now. Oh, wait, no. Oh, no. Let's reset that guy back to the store. Reset. Yes. Okay. It's all fixed. Let's ignore that ever happened. Also ignore that this happens. Uh-oh. Come on. No. That's it. That's it. There we go. Perfect. Just gotta encourage it to fall over in the right direction. It's a dinky little thing. Is this part of the Mercedes trucks expansion? I've not even actually looked into the Mercedes truck expansion. That is a really cute little truck. I'm quite interested to possibly get one of those. Actually, let's have a look in the shop at those, because that is something I've not actually checked out previously. Oh, wow. Okay, there's quite a lot in here. Look at this guy. Oh, it's one of those machines with the tippy arm thing. So many options for it as well. Goodness me. It's the Unimog, isn't it? Yeah. I actually saw one of these the other day whilst I was out in my ambulance. I think it was about a week and a half back. One of these actually drove past whilst I was waiting at a roundabout. Now that I look at it with this back on it. Yeah. Oh, we're definitely getting one of those for the farm. Those, oh, oopsie. That's me clicking off. Oh yeah, we're definitely getting one of those. This is like the more rugged kind of old version. That's the older version. That's what that looks like. What are these things though? Are these old Mercedes tractors? My lord, it's like something a 4-year-old would draw. It's like you ask a 4-year-old to draw a tractor. This is what they draw. That is adorable. Huh. Okay, okay. Very neat indeed. Harvester's off on a mission. This guy is not doing too badly. You've missed a bit, dude. And can you stop driving in circles? But otherwise, he's actually doing alright there. Okay, so I need to find a way to earn some more money. That's what I need. So we are going to have a look. What's all this junk? Can I get rid of this? No. Okay. Boo. Boo, boo, boo. Okay. Where would be probably here somewhere, I'd imagine. For our little... I actually need to check if this is worth a worthwhile investment as well, actually. Because that would be a nice little way of earning a little bit of money, like early on, you know? Maybe like somewhere around here. I'd rather not have... I'd rather not put it anywhere where it's going to clip into the ground, you know? That's one issue I see, but maybe over here would be okay. Let's try that. Oh, actually, that's perfect. Perfect. Okay, we have a little mini production that we can actually start utilizing to earn a little bit of money so that we can then go for other stuff. Perfect. Okay. What does that give us access to? Bread, cake, cereal, corn flour. Oh, yes, I remember this. Ooh, soy sauce. Soybeans and water. Ooh, that's an interesting one. How very Scottish. Yes, we'll make soy sauce. Okay. We do have wheat, though. We can make whole wheat flour, and then we can make whole wheat bread. That's Scottish. That is very Scottish. And we can also make regular flour, oat flour, wheat flour. Can we only make flour from... Can we do anything with barley in here? I don't think we can we? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, this doesn't have a recipe for barley. It only has a recipe for wheat. Oh, oh. Bad parking job there, Lynx. How was I supposed to know that it was going to drive there? Naturally, of course. Okay. This is a very big field. Okay. I suppose another thing we could do with the barley is keep chickens. That might be a good way to utilize the barley that we have. Done chickens in a while, actually. It's going well, at least. Weekend canola. Right. Any more contracts that we could possibly take on? Bale wrapping contract. That's actually right next door here. That might not be a bad one to do, just because we only have to wrap the bales. We don't have to actually transport them, which is great. Fertilizing that field. Hoeing, spraying, wood transportation. How many bales do we have to make? I don't know. It's not a lot. Oh, it's Highland cows. I didn't even notice that. It's Highland coos. They're new to this, I think. The Highland coo. It's not cow, it's coo. Scottish, remember. Completely different animal. May as well be in some cases. Right. Look at the baby Highland coo. there any actually adult Highland coos in here that we can have a look at? Oh yeah. Kind of. No, that's still a young Highland coo. Ah, these look like adults. Highland coo! Bessie, what are you doing here? What are you doing, good sir? Not the fact. Right. Okay. I still need to work out a plan of action. There is so much I want to be doing on this map now that I've actually had a look at, because we have the fishing to check out. We need to get a boat. We need to go fishing. Actually, maybe we should do that. I could buy. I still have enough to buy that sports boat. I could buy the sports boat and go fishing. Not that I don't know what we'd actually do with the fish at the moment. That's the thing. Do we just sell them? Or are they actually used in any productions at any point in time? Fish. Where are you, fish? Is it just... No, it's fish food. Salmon. Do we just sell the salmon? I guess we do, don't we? Trout. Just sell the trout. That's actually some good money. Salmon and young trout. Certainly the salmon. Look at the prices there, like 10, 11,000. Right, we are going to buy a boat because I think this is the Scotland map. The boats are available. I should buy a boat. I would love to be able to buy one of those boats, but I think that's going to be a bit further down the road. So we'll buy a sports boat. Perfect. Aha! Hello, sports boat. Oh. Oh. Let's not pick up the boat. Power! Top Gear challenge time. Woo! I'm on a boat. We're in the ocean. Oh, this has just opened up a whole new area of reefing. That's what that is. Yeah, I was bad enough. Whoa. That is some speed. What is this, a hydrofoil? Look at that. Look at the angle of my boat there. It's not even touching the water at the front here. That's just how fast I'm going. It's ridiculous. Okay, so how do we fish? Do we just find a spot? Okay. How, chance, do we fish? Do I just pull out my rod and go, ha-ta! Wait. Wait. Oh, see the fish. Those fish? Maybe? I don't know. Are they fish? Fishy fishies. Come on, fish. I have 2 harvesters to babysit. Oh, absolutely. You happy now? Guy's going well. That guy's still going well. Okay. So, do I actually have to be in a specific spot? Is there like a fish density map or something? It doesn't seem to be. Which means I should just be able to... Yeah! Okay, that was energetic. Hook the fish. Oh, okay. Other than releasing the input, you can move the hook up. Oh, okay. Goodness me. Okay, this is a whole new mini game. Okay. Control read strength. When the hook is level with the fish, progress bar on the left is filling. Otherwise, the bar will sink. Progress bar is full. Okay. This is a... This is a whole nother level of tricky. Ah! I caught a fish. I caught a trout. Do I want to sell it for 100? Sell the fish. I feel like I'm gonna have to catch a lot of fish to make back my 55 grand game. That's a lot of work for one fish. Oh my lord. Okay. That's a lot more work than... Oh no. Oh no. That's going to be so tricky. I'm going to be spending a long time fishing. It's kind of cool that it has its own kind of mini game that you have to play, though. Right. This guy emptied. Okay, so I think I can safely say that the onions is probably where I'm going to be focusing a lot of my attention on. As opposed to the fishing, at least until we have, like, you know, a trawler. Or some way to make oil, because we need to make oil before we can even make fish food. Which is kind of annoying, but that's kind of life, so deal, I guess. Okay, this is... That's a lot of canola. Crikey, Struth. Right, you need to go and deliver that. Create a job for this guy. Set destination. Go to... here, like that, and go. It's a train. I want to see the train. Where's the train? Oh, it's in the cutting. It's a steam train! But it doesn't fit under the bridge. How did that work? Of course it's a steam train. It's Scottish. Of course, like, the Scottish train is completely backwards. It's like, we don't have steam trains anymore in Scotland. That is most certainly a thing of the past. Uh, I, I, I feel kind of called out. Oh, no. Steam train. That is kind of cool, though, that we have an actual steam train. That is actually kind of fun. Very fast steam train, though. They were belting along at a crazy rate of knots. Right. Let's drop this wheat into our production and then get that going. Go back for some more in a minute. Have a trigger there for a moment. It disappeared. Dump the wheat, please. Right. Okay. We are going to make whole wheat flour. Change that to distributing. And then we need to turn that on so that it then makes wheat flour. Perfect. Fantastic. Okay. Ah, man. Okay, so... Oh, there goes our little Mercedes truck over there. That's good. What am I going to do with all this straw? I think I might just have to sell the straw, because I don't think I'm going to... I think this pasture of cows here is probably all the cows that I'm going to have. And I think the pasture of sheep that we have is all the sheep I'm going to have. Just so that we don't get completely snowed under looking after too many cattle or too many animals, because there is a problem when it comes to that, you know. Let's have a look at chickens. Chickens. Love this one. Chickens. One chickens. One chickens. This little pen. Place to keep your chickens. A little chicken coop. How cute. Why does this have less chickens in it, but it's a bigger price than these ones? I'm also thinking I might just wait and buy one of these. Because that would be advantageous. Oh. Yeah, I went there. Right. This guy has finished. But he hasn't actually finished. Let's just finish for him. You've missed a load of spots, dude. Missed all of the spots. So much. Done. That's good. I don't mind a little bit missed like that, but I just refuse to have so much mist, you know? Better that. Then we can get to picking this up and getting it in the clamp. Go check the other end. Hey, babe. How's it going? Oh, yeah. See, loads of mist grass here as well. Get most of that, I think. Little bits here. Still not convinced that this is a front mower. It's a very nice map, I will say, babe. It's certainly got a Scottish feel to it, that's for sure. Drop off and then get back to the field. Ba-da-ba-ba, so much canola. So much canola. Wow, 57% transported. Okay, we might actually be able to keep quite a bit of this then. Well, potentially. Job, go to. We'll have them go to there. Away with the guy. Okay. Perfect. Right, this guy, we need to drop the mower. And then we need to start picking up this grass, because there's a lot of grass here. Although, with this forage wagon, we should hopefully be able to pick up all the grass. That is the hope. Drop that off there for now. You up. Picking up. I'm not going to be super precious about getting absolutely every last morsel, as long as we have kind of a vast majority of it. It's me, those fireworks are starting to get quite loud now. Oh, I was just about to ask that, babe. How's Aoife doing? Our dog is usually absolutely terrified of fireworks, but there's been a few going off like this last week. She's been okay, you know, she's not really been, she may have flicked an ear or something like that, but she's not been like panicking or anything like that at any of the noises. But yeah, today is the actual day of bonfire night. What a little thing. We'll just have to make sure to give her plenty of love. She is a precious little thing. Precious little darling girl. Now, I'm, well, probably since about the age of 20, I've been a long time believer that, you know, the general public should not have access to fireworks. You know, I honestly think that if someone wants to go and see fireworks, they should go to a professional display. Just because, you know, they know what they're doing. And also, it's better for pets that way, because you don't get fireworks going off in neighborhoods. Because it really is cruel, you know? If I know our little Aoife, she will be shivering in a corner right now. Poor little thing. Oops. Ah, judged that perfectly. Okay. And there we go. Okay. No, not that guy. This guy. Create job. Go to there and away. It's not unreachable. There you go. Get to driving you. At least the NPCs know that they can drive through hedges. Perfect. Carry on getting this picked up. There's a lot of grass here. We've got to do the same for the 2 fields over there as well, so probably finish this off myself before next week. Speaking of, guys, like I said, we'll probably be doing a couple of weeks of farming sim on the trot, and then going to a alternating schedule for Wednesdays between farming sim and roadcraft. That's the plan, at least. And Sundays we'll stick with SnowRunner till we get that all finished. And if we get SnowRunner finished before before the next expansion comes out, we'll put either roadcraft or farming sim in its place on how things are going. Yeah, should be good. Should be good. We're almost going to be switching to a back and forth model in a second here. Lord. They're really going at it out there now. Lovely, lovely. Turn this direction out and go down this end. Off all of this scruffy bit at the end here. Perfection. Spit. That bit. Ah. Guy has arrived at his destination, which means that the contract is nearly finished. Just go up this edge here, tidy it up, and then we will head over to the Unimog and hand in the remains of stuff for the contract. Perfect. This guy needs emptying, but let's empty this first, and then we can turn this in. Perfection. We'll probably get a little bit of money. Which canola do we have left there? Not enough to be concerned with. I'd rather have the extra 5,000. There we go. Only 2,500 litres of canola there, so that was fine. Sell it. Right, and then we can complete that one. Collect. Thank you very much. Does that give us enough for a chicken coop? I think it does. Oh, it does indeed. Look at that. Perfect. Let's get a chicken coop. That this way round, just here, I think. Yeah, just on the edge of the... Oh, customize the... Oh. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's, Oh, not enough money? Wait, what? Yeah, that's okay. Plant a meadow? Yeah, sure, why not? There we go. Oh no. It's sunk into the ground, hasn't it? Uh-oh. This side's fine. This side has created a little divot. That's annoying. I wonder if I can flatten that out a little bit. Construction. Level. Soften. There we go. That's what I want to do. Just soften this edge. That's better. There we go. Perfect. I just less of a divot in the ground there, you know? You're done, good sir. You're all finished. High boot. Go. Lovely. Right. We need to find out when we need... When is the onion planting season? Because I do want to try and plant onions in one of these fields. And do do some contracts and try and get enough money to buy the equipment we need, or maybe we could just rent it. I don't know. Either way, we'll work something out for next time. Be a better harvester as well, for that matter, actually, but all things in good time. Hey, okay, that actually snapped in place. How thankful, how thoughtful of it. Oh, this rear wheel steering. It's like hospital chairs. There's a certain type of hospital chair that has rear wheel steering like this, and everybody I know just doesn't know how to maneuver it. To be fair, they are very, very tricky at times. I think I'm just going to go and park this over here because shed. Because I don't like the idea of manoeuvring it backwards into that other shed. So we'll just park this in here. Perfect. Alright. Hey, it's Caledonian! Double-decker buses! Haha! Oh yeah, this map is so Scottish. It's ridiculous. Kinda crazy. This goes into production. Another 17k of wheat. That's pretty good. Then we'll get the barley out of the hopper so that we can put that in the chicken pen. I love how we've already started making our mark on this little farm area, you know? Right. Stuff. That up, please. Oh. Snap, crackle, and pop goes the old back muscles. Dump that in there. And buy some chickens. How many chickens can we actually buy? Let's have a look, see here. Baby chickens. No, we don't want baby chickens. We want... Wow, okay. So 250. So let's go for... We want something that can eventually multiply up to 360. So 20 would do it. 20 would eventually multiply because it'd go 20, 40, 80, etc. 25? I'll just go 30. Let's just go 30. There we go. That would multiply up perfectly, actually. So, beautiful. There we go. 30 chickens. Bok, 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 guys. Chickens. We're going to have some eggs. Chickens. Fantastic. Right. Okay, let's have a little look at our planting calendar. So, Yeah, we are in the harvesting season for onions, so we're not going to get onions for a while yet. Can't really plant anything. Plant poplar, can plant canola, we can plant grass. Wow. Okay. No planting for the time being. But that's okay. That is okay. Yeah. I might do a few of these contracts for next week, just so that, we have a little bit of extra money. In fact, I'm going to steal that one straight away because that's a very good one to have, actually. 20k there, that's pretty good. We'll take that one because I'm probably going to do that one myself. And this one, 7k, borrow those items again. Fantastic. Fertilizing ones aren't that great, to be absolutely honest. The wood delivery ones are pretty terrible as well. Yeah. Reduces it by 1,000 for this. It's not a very big payday. Different if we actually had a fertilizer machine. I don't even think we do we? Where's my own stuff? Mods and DLC. No. Used vehicle sale. Packs. Vehicles. Where's the... Oh, it's not on the shop menu anymore, is it? I forgot about that. It's under here, what we actually own, which is really actually quite annoying. I much prefer 22's thing where there was a separate tab in the shop for the equipment that you own. I will say I might actually sell that boat. It's it's not that great. Yeah, we have a very limited amount of machinery here, I must say. A couple of tractors, an old harvester, boat. We have like a cultivator and a seed drill, pallet fork, front loader. Yeah, we don't have a fertilizer spreader. We don't have a lime spreader. We need a better seed drill. We need quite a lot of stuff. Phew. Yeah, I guess I better get busy with the contracts. I better get busy with the contracts, but at least we should have some eggs coming through soon that we can sell. We should have some bread coming through soon that we can also sell. So that is good. We should also have some silage coming through soon that we can sell. I just need to finish up this field here and then pick up the other stuff. We can sell the straw. Actually, what about straw? Can I just sell that straight away? Because straw is generally never something that brings a lot of money. Yeah, it's at its worst price at the moment, but it doesn't exactly give an awful lot at its peak. So, might just sell that straight away just to earn some quick cash. Hey, Chasing Willows, hello. You join us You join us at an inopportune time because I'm just gearing up to finish for today, sadly. But we have made a fairly decent start on this farm. I think my long-term project is definitely going to be to try and build a castle. That does sound like a fun project, but in order to do that, we're going to need a sawmill and probably the stonemasons to make the shingle tiles. Lordy knows what else we're actually gonna need as well. I know I hate it. I hate it when that happens. I do hate when that happens. But you can catch up on YouTube. I post all of my streams to YouTube if you want to check that out. And I will be back next time. So there is always that. But yeah, definitely want to try and build a castle. Definitely want to try and get a proper fish boat at some point, because this little thing here is... I might just have to sell it to get some money back. That was probably the worst 55,000 I've ever spent. But we'll see. I'll have a think about that. I'll actually try and look up some information on how exactly fishing works in this game, because it'd be interesting to experiment with it if it is going to be profitable. That's the big one. Is it going to be profitable? Is it worth spending $500,000 on a fishing trawler, or am I just going to be wasting my money? That is the big thing, especially when I want to do the castle. I want to get onions done at some point. I want to get the canned vegetable factory so that we can do that. Yeah, there is a lot to buy, but we have a lot of time. We have only just started. We've made a good start. We've got all the fields that we own tended. We have 3 fields to plant eventually. Yeah, we'll get there. We will get there. So, like I said, guys, we're sticking with Farming Sim on the Wednesdays for a few weeks yet. I think next week I'm working a regular schedule, so I will be able to stream on the Wednesday. The week after that, I might be working a back shift. I can't remember. I'll have to have a check in my work schedule, but I'll let you guys know about that next week. And as always, join me on Sunday for some more SnowRunner as we attempt to continue our slog in Washington. So yeah, it's fun times. Fun times. I will finish that zone. I will finish. Oh, just a question of how long. But anyway, guys, that is it for today's stream. Thank you very much for joining me. I know it's been a while since we had some Farming Sim on the channel. It's nice to get back into it. And I hope you'll join me next week where we'll pick this up and carry on making forward progress. So, until then, guys, thank you very much for joining me. And as always, take care, stay safe, and I shall see you guys next time. Bye for now, everyone.